Deeper Than Dirt presents.
Thank you, Lord. Utah, one of the finest hunting states that we have available to us. That's where in the world we are. And we're hunting with Sheridan Newsom on a special area, a special trophy elk area, no less. She's traveled a long way to be here. I've traveled a long way to be here. And now, after waiting all year, we're in pursuit of a world-class trophy bull. I love hunting with Sheridan. Maybe you don't love every single part of it. Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much. I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me. If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting.
6:40 is shooting time. About an hour and a half.
We're in Beaver, Utah, on the top of Beaver Mountain.
We typically get up early and glass and grind away most of the day, whether it's chasing bugles or a lot of glassing.
One just bedded.
The hardest thing about hunting elk here is the steep terrain.
You pick them Kennetreks up one after the other, okay? Up the mountain, down the mountain, across the mountain.
Ow. I love hunting so much, so much.
We always have fun.
Beaver, Utah is special to me because of not only the area and the country, but of the people here. The people here become some of my closest friends.
I think this is our 6th or 7th year with Darren. And I mean, he can hunt with anybody he wants, but he chooses us and we appreciate that.
If there's an elkaholic, it's Darren Newsom. He really loves to do it that much, and he's allowed me to go on some hunts to some places that I wouldn't have been able to go.
Not only do I elk hunt here, we goat hunt here, we come here for mountain lions, you know, we've been on antelope hunts.
And he's helped a lot of people.
We try to utilize the conservation tags on this hunt, and as Sheridan got more interested in elk hunting, I included her in the hunts, and so she has been coming along the last 3 years.
But sometimes it can turn into a little competition, or but it's fun, and it's a good time for us to see each other and hang out.
It's not just seeing something and killing it. It's about all the different scenarios and what people have seen and how you get to them and how you're going to kill it, where they're watering, where they're bedding.
We've seen bulls everywhere, every day. I mean, we've seen probably 10, 15 bulls a day. People would probably think that we were crazy for passing them up. But we've been here in the first year. We shot 370 bulls, 390 the next year.
What's happened over the years, I think Sheridan has just seen the type of bulls that this area can produce and the type of bulls that this team can find. And so she sets the bar a little higher every year.
I enjoy, when coming out here to Beaver, I really enjoy, you know, getting up in the morning, and first thing in the morning, you have the sun peeking over the mountains, and then you just hear all of these bugles coming from every direction.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols.
Beaver, Utah. That's where in the world we are.
Breakfast burrito. This ain't your typical McDonald's. It's a new restaurant we call Big Jer's.
It's the best ramen noodles I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah, here's the update. Spent all day yesterday into the afternoon getting to a bull, getting him shot. And now we're trying to get up everybody's enthusiasm enough to go back and get him out. It's a long ways in and a whole lot longer way out, but it's worth it. It'll be worth it when we get him back. We got enough people, so that'll help.
10,500 feet.
Who stole the air? I'm pulling the gun on him.
Right now.
We have a great team of guys, so it really makes it easy, even when it isn't a bad place like that.
Every one of these guys has got something special about them.
And it takes a lot of effort and a lot of determination to hunt this.
It's a year-round scouting process, from the time that they shed their horns to grow new ones, to their summer areas, to their rutting areas, to their winter ranges. I mean, it's a full-time job.
This is all public land. One of the issues we had with killing Darren's elk is we knew what one we wanted to kill. We had a hard time keeping track of him.
We actually found this bull last year that Darren ended up killing, and we chose not to hunt him last year, figured he'd be a giant this year.
It was a really hard spot to kill, and it was a far shot. There's only about 2 places where you could see the meadow that the bull would come out in. So the deal was whoever saw the elk would shoot.
I was sitting on that peak last night watching the bull come around the hill. I kind of lost him, and right here he picked him up as he was coming through the timber.
And then Dave and Darren shot him from right up there.
He got to the trigger before I did.
I sure wish it would have been Sheridan, but man, I am really happy it was me. So, you know, we went from a 370 bull to a 380 bull to a 390 bull. And this year we finally broke the 400-inch bull. And
oh, look at that. If I was a biker, I'd put this on a Harley. You know what you can't do? You can't take an artist and a pencil and paper and make that any better than that is right there, can you? That is the perfect bull. Look at the size, look at the neck on it. I got a registered Angus bull at home, be jealous of that neck right there. For real. It's a job getting in here. It's darn sure going to be a job getting out of here. It's beautiful. Lord, it is beautiful, but it's steep. There's a boatload, a truck and a boatload full of work to get it out. But we take each and every animal, all of it out, all the meat.
At least 4 quarters, back straps, any meat we can possibly get off of it. And the cape and the head.
That's something that requires a lot of effort and extra help.
But everybody pitched in, everybody put 40, 50 pounds of meat in their packs, and Richie brought Darren's head out, I brought the cape out.
Okay, yep.
So you don't drive in here. There's no roads. We ain't got no horses in here. We don't have no roads. It's all foot travel.
Front quarter and some other stuff, I guess. They loaded me up. I grabbed an inflatable pillow to make it look like my pack's full.
I believe that.
All when you're ready.
Yeah, I say we triangle that way because that's nothing but an endless hill.
Corbin's probably back to the truck.
But we won't do this. We won't do that right there, right?
Yeah.
No tapping out for us.
I can fish someone.
For a minute. When you're ready to switch again, I'll switch you back. Whoa!
No, nobody's seen that.
This is when you keep forgetting. When you say you love this. I do. Maybe you don't love every single part of it. He's trying to slow up so he didn't feel bad. I seen him making rubs on two of them horns.
The best part is stay tuned because we got one more before this is all said and done.
Follow all the action on Facebook at Where in the World is Colorado Buck? This segment brought to you by Carlson's Black Cloud Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice.
Highs in the lower 70s. Showers and isolated thunderstorms will continue across portions of southern and central Utah.
Sheridan's an animal.
Day 2 and still no elk.
Sheridan can go.
And she's no pushover. No matter where we go, she can go. She picks them up, puts them down right with the guys.
It's exhausting.
Up the steepest country and through the roughest part of it, never backs off, never complains.
I'm not very angry, I'm just aggravated with tree branches. You do hike a lot without seeing anything, without shooting anything. That's part of it. It's the 3rd day and more hiking. Morning 4, day number 6.
Today's the 10th day straight. Been here a while.
There's like a 6x6, a small 6x6. We've been seeing a lot of the same bulls, and so we decided we wanted to try out a new area and see if we could turn up something new. And
she's game on for whatever. You tell her that we got to go to that peak or that bottom of that canyon. She don't complain. It's game on with that little girl.
so Jared comes along with me, or he tries to come along on a lot of my hunts with me. It makes him a lot more fun to have him around, and also he can carry my gun for me. I couldn't spot any bulls. I could hear them, but I couldn't see them, and I knew they were close. And I saw Reed looking at something, assuming was one of the bulls. But then we heard one bugle kind of lower down from us, and he said that was the bull. We heard a couple bulls, but I think we're pretty close to the one we want. I'm trying to get an eye on him.
We could hear him in the bottom, just going crazy. Me and Sheridan and Jared slipped around the side hill, got to where we could look back across at him, and he was going out the bottom. I mean, it happened quick. I mean, we didn't have hardly any time to get set up. We found an old oak tree that was dead, that had a pretty good V to it.
Reed and Jared were tearing down all the branches in the tree, but it was cleared out.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kennetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter.
She had just a little opening to shoot in and
pull the trigger and
kill him. Good shot.
I know.
Okay, try him.
I'm trying to find my scope.
Can't find the scope. It happened so quick.
Luckily, I made a good shot.
And she did such an awesome job with it.
You could just see a little glare in one of the openings, and it was the butt of the elk, I think. It felt great to pull the trigger finally, and now I just want to find him.
See where it's at.
That's as good as it gets right there. I'm ready. Which is the rarest one you got, Big Deer?
You know what, there's a lot to be said on any hunt. The memories it's made, the camaraderie, the friendships that'll last forever. And when you get hooked up with the right team, the chances of you doing that and experiencing it is going to be greater and greater. And that's the reason that you've seen us so many times with this same group of people. I'd like to tell you that Darren and me is just great elk hunters, but it's really who you're going with. And the effort that you get from these guys, I call them the specialists. There's the Green Berets, there's the Navy SEALs, there's that elite group in whatever you're working with. And This is my opinion. I've hunted with them several times in a lot of places. Darren, I know you have. There's not a hero in the bunch. Y'all work together. They're just a team of guys that love to do what they do. All of you and any of you that's interested in that once in a lifetime, sure enough, trophy type animal, I encourage you to give them a call. The specialist is what I call them. All the contact information's here below. I do hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining us. Please catch us next week somewhere in the world for a brand new one, if I make it out of here. God bless and good hunting.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
Time to go hunting. Time to go hunting. He nailed that.